Okay, I'm going to show you how to draw this apple with chalk pastel. I have all my supplies ready and I'm going to work on black paper. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to roughly sketch out in pencil. You can see the pencil on the black paper when you're sitting in my position here. Sketch it out quickly just to get the basic shape. And I can put in where I see some of the lighter colors and highlights and where the darker colors come up against them. Okay, I'm going to start with a medium value. The apple has some oranges and some reds and some yellows, some greens, a little bit of browns, but I'm going to start with a little bit of orange. And I'm going to lightly put in a layer of orange pastel just to start. You always want to work in layers, especially with chalk pastels. The more you use and build up the colors, the better it's going to look. And I'm just going to blend some of this orange in. There, I have a little bit of base. Now I'm going to come in with some of my red. The red looks really bright against the black paper. Almost takes on an orange little tint. And I like to lay in the color without blending once I got down my base. Let's see. I don't have a yellow. I'm going to use a little bit of the green. I'm going to put it in. The thing that you have to remember is when you are mixing chalk and you put green next to red, those are the complementary colors. So if you mix them, you are going to end up with brown. You have to be very careful about that. If you want them next to each other, you need to leave them next to each other and not blend them together. You can overlap them using a little bit of the techniques, maybe the scumbling method, and leave some of the black paper showing through, which I like to do anyway because it makes it have some dimension. Okay, let's try a little bit more red. Continue to layer. I'm going to take a little bit of my white and put in these highlights here. And I can come back in and I can soften this up just a tiny bit. And when you soften your pastels, they will dull. And that's why I say working with layers is beneficial, because you can come back and you can brighten up any area by just adding more of the color. You see how just layering this in, I'm able to add, and I can brighten up the red. And then blend it a little bit. And I can take a little bit of my black and get the deep values, and you can also put a shadow underneath. And you would just continue to build up the layers of the colors and blend until you get it to the weight that you want.